Hello! How are you all doing? Oh hi! It's time for the hand dance! Oh yay! How are we all doing? Hope everybody is good. I have shapes. Well, I have two shapes. Technically. I have a circle, then I have a bigger circle, and then I have a hexagon. I had to stop and think about it. I'm like, wait, did I do 6 or 8? It's 6. I have shapes. I can make shapes. Oh my goodness. Kind of. I can kind of make shapes. But they're shapes. How is everybody doing? Hope you're all good. I was going to put nail polish on this morning. And I started to get that ready, and I was going to put on... I really wanted a navy. I felt like navy nails today, and I went to get all ready, and I'd got the peel-off base coat out. I got the clear out, and then I went to get the navy, and I realized I don't have any navy. So I was just like, fuck it. Never mind. But yes, this is acrylic. This is 1.5 mil acrylic, and I cut these on my Cricut. What? Sorta, kinda. It doesn't cut like much of the way through. It really just kind of puts a groove into the surface, and then what you have to come and do is basically snap it apart. And so now, like this one in particular, you can see it quite badly. It's got all these little bits where it hasn't like snapped off properly, which could be fixable, but yeah. I didn't think I could cut acrylic on the Cricut. I googled it. Ooh, I think it's about to rain. So I googled it and I didn't find anything, and the people who were saying yes you can cut acrylic were using like basically acetate, like heavyweight acetate. And it's like, that's not really what I'm looking for. And then to one of my enablers, because there are a few of you, sent me a link to a video where a lady was cutting 1mm thick acrylic. It's cutting shapes into that and managing to... She had to kind of do the same thing of like snapping it apart, because it doesn't cut all the way through. But the 1mm seemed to do quite a bit better, but I don't have any 1mm acrylic, I have 1.5mm acrylic, and I was like, fuck it, I'll try it anyway. And it's sort of kind of working, but not really. I would have to... I'm sure I've got some sandpaper here somewhere. If I got out a sanding block and just took these little knobbly bits off, I think that'd be fine. But yes, I might see if I can purchase just like a sheet, just one sheet of 1mm thick stuff, and see how it goes. I think ultimately I'd probably want to make something like keychains. That seems to be the thing that people make out of acrylic. Although, if I could, ooh, because you can totally make like storage things out of acrylic. Oftentimes you get like flat pack. Ooh, ooh, that's a thing. Oh, that's dangerous. This is dangerous. Oh my gosh. I'm kidding, making all of the things. So yeah, so it kind of worked. For those that know the story of me going to the shops yesterday morning before stream, and therefore being late to stream, this is why. I was going and buying the it's called a knife blade. It's called a Cricut knife blade. And my local shop didn't have it, so I had to go to one of the other branches of the shop, which is considerably further away. But they had it, and I bought it, and I was playing with it and testing it out, and it kind of worked. This was actually the first one. It actually did quite well. It's when I snapped it off. There's only like 2 little bits of the thing. I mean, I did crack the entire sheet of acrylic that I cut it out of, but you know, whatever. But for some reason, this bit was at the top of the mat when it was cutting out, and the starting point was here. And for some reason, it had like half a dozen passes where it just didn't stay in the groove of the circle. It's just like cut across there or something. I don't quite know what happened there. But that one actually snapped relatively smoothly. There's one little bit there, just a little bit there, but most of it actually came out pretty good. And I think that's because this bit was the only piece I cut out of that sheet. These pieces I cut out from one of the snapped bits that came off of this bit. So cutting multiple pieces like this, I don't know, it's not... And because I had a heart as well, I also cut out a heart, but when I went to snap the pieces off, it went to shit. Because I couldn't snap out that inner bit of the heart, the inside bit. And also one of the sides, like it was a straight edge on one of the sides, and it, for some reason it snapped like inwards, I don't know. So yeah, the heart fucked up, so that's in the bin now, but these two mostly worked. And that. So that's, I don't know, there's potential there. I need to further science and work out what I can and can't do, and the best way to go about it and that kind of stuff. So yeah, like I said, I might see if I can get a sheet. I think they come in packs of like 10 or whatever, but I'll buy some small packet of 1mm acrylic. This is 1.5mm acrylic. The thing is, if I was to like sell them and have them as keychains, I would want them to be fairly like stiff. Now this one is pretty stiff. I don't know what 1mm like. I don't think I've ever used 1mm acrylic, so that's a thing that I was working on yesterday and today, and yes, requires further science, but at least I have the knife blade now, so I can do further science. And it's raining. Sweet! Hello, Fat Pelly! How you doing? I wish I could go and drive my car out in that, because my brakes are squeaking and Papa Kirky reckons it's because of brake dust that I haven't washed out of there recently. It would be good to go and have a drive out in the rain and maybe wash out my brakes so they stop fucking squeaking. Oh, Tanker, it's okay, it's okay. No, he's gone. He's not a fan of rain. He doesn't like the rain. He doesn't like storms and stuff. It's scary for the floof. But anyways, it's cold. Why am I wearing shorts? It's cold. I should have went and found my crafting pants. Yes, I have crafting pants. I have one pair of track pants that's designated for crafting, and they are covered in paint and glue and glitter and fucking whatever else. I should have dug those out, but I didn't think it was that cold when I got up this morning. Hang on. $18 Celsius. It's only gonna get up to 20. It's only gonna get up to fucking 20. Oh my god. It was warm last week. We were having like 28s and shit. And now it's 20. Fucking fantastic. But anyways, I have ribbon. I have had this ribbon. The soonest that I would have gotten this ribbon was 2011. Because that was when I was working at the job where they sold these. But to be fair, it's probably some time prior to that. So I've had these for at least 11 years, and I think it's probably about time that I used them a bit, at least. I have those, and they're the ones that I had from before. They've been in my stash for that long. They've been in my shed for a fucking decade. How redonkulous. And then I also have these ones. Whoops. That I bought the other day. Because I'm naughty. But they were cheap, so I don't feel too bad about it. But I'm gonna try. I was watching a YouTuber that I follow, Natasha Foot, and she was doing this on one of her videos, and I was like, oh yes, I would like to try that. So I'm gonna try it. Basically, I have these sheets. No, these ones don't look like anything, but they've got adhesive on. It's just a regular piece of paper. These ones they feel like copy paper actually. Oh, actually no, they might be the lighter weight stuff. These ones are heavier. It's just regular like cardstock, and it's got double-sided sheets, double-sided adhesive sheets on, and she did that, put the ribbon on, and then would emboss the entire thing, which I think sounds awesome. So I'm going to try that. Jangles! Holy moly. Dragons! It's a dragons. Hi dragons. 6 months, woot! Thank you so much dragons for the resub, I appreciate face. How's are you doing? How goes job stuff? How be lifing that life? What's happening? Give us the deets. I'm gonna probably have to shut that door. If it gets too rainy. We'll see. Very, very tiring. It's probably not a bad thing, keeps you out of trouble. And you can't be all, I don't get into trouble, how dare you? I know you. Trouble would be your middle name if your middle name wasn't already Versus. Yeah, the first couple of layers of this ribbon are a bit janky, so I'm actually gonna cut that off. They're all stained and horrible and stuff. Trying to see if I remember how to do the ribbon thing, and the answer is no, not really. I used to know a trick for spooling up ribbon kind of quickly, and I'm very clearly very out of practice. People would come in and buy, you know, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 meters of ribbon at a time, and you'd have to measure it a meter at a time, and then make it in some kind of neat order. Cypher with the pizzas! Hello Cypher, how you doing? Ah! Friggin'! Gosh dang it. Nonny Mouse! I see you, Nonny Mouse. Yeah, cheeky. Thank you so much for the gift subbage, Grayly Rain, the recipient of. Thank you so much. Choo choo! Choo choo for Mimi. Oh wait, it's pronounced meme. I did re-subbage at least. And I bet you were probably the Nonny Mouse too. Ya butt. It looks for the mousey. Break the creates. No breaking the creates! Ah! Do I just have my headset up too high, or is that alert loud? Oh my goodness. Cypher! What the what? Hang on. Break the creates. Go check, go. I wish that was Bridget House for Kiddo creates. And floofs, how dare. Cypher with the sub image. JC. Caillou-chan. 91. Kiki Cleary and Racing Kid. Oh, and Rooted. Yay! Thank you so much for the sub-image, Cypher! Holy shit, we're already up to level 3. Quick, somebody else has to do something. We can't leave it on 17. So you sound great. Okay, good. Just checking. Because I keep my headset pretty quiet. Like, I can barely hear the music. Some songs I can't even tell that it's on. And so I worry that, like, if it's coming through loud for me, that it's, like, extra loud for you guys. So I just like to check. Splody sub-bombage! Cypher did a thing! Gosh dang it, Cypher. Thank you so much for the sub-bombage. Much appreciates. Okay. I'm going to get on with attempting this stuff. I don't know. And And I don't have to feel bad about using this stuff up because, like I said, I've had it for at least 11 years, if not 12 or 13, so clearly, oh, come on, clearly not worried about it. There we go. Get the plastic off of there. And off of this one. I don't even think that shop sells this brand anymore. Or at the very least they changed packaging. Honestly, I wanted to show off my blam. Is that your one, is it? Hang on. Wait. Cypher 93 blam. I'm disappointed that you weren't the 76th Cypher, because that would have been perfect. Was it? Do I currently have? That's the shitty emote menu. Hang on a second. Scrolly. Oh, looks like might be a no. Oh, but I want a blam. I don't know who some of these people are. I have gift subs to people, I don't know them. Live. I was hoping for that, I know, right? Ah, it's kind of like when this channel, when Creates got affiliate. I was kind of hoping to get 17, just because like that seemed like the joke, and then I got 16, and I was like, oh fuck, like that's, you know, and then because there's been the whole joke on Geek side this whole time of having that, you know, the Geek's the 17th model and there was 16 models prior to that, and 16 was actually the epitome of the production, and so Geek 17 sent Geek 16 on a long holiday, a long tropical holiday with heavy shoes, so that 17 could be the peak one, because, you know, 16 would be God. And so when Creates got 16, I was like, oh, I could totally play into that. That could join the, you know, the mythos, whatever, storyline, the backstory, and it's just, you know, we've played up to that ever since. I know that, yeah, because with the sub bombage and stuff, there's a like a priority, I guess you could say, to the way that Twitch works out who gets included in the sub bomb. I believe that like moderators and VIPs are meant to be sort of up there. I don't know if they're like top, but they're meant to be up there. And then people who have been subbed before will go again, and then people in the chat, particularly if they're active chatters, and then followers, and then non-followers. So now that's not like strict hard and fast rules, and I might have them not quite in the right order, but like that's basically it. And so somebody does a sub bomb, like the algorithm has just worked out that, you know, you're someone who might like that content, or you might have like popped into their chat before on a raid or something, even if you didn't follow. So yeah, there's fancy maths algorithm shit going on. It's science. Wait, no, it's maths. It's maths. Okay, so I have this shade of green, and I have this shade of green, and I have this shade of kind of a tealy sort of thingamabob. And then I do have these two as well, but I don't know if they're going to work because they have this edge on them and that's quite stiff. So, I don't know. Guess we can try it for science. And then at some point I'll have to get my embossing folders out as well. I think I might do these two because I have more of them, and so if I fuck it up, it doesn't matter. That's hard information to find. Oh, I doubt that that's public knowledge. Like, I don't think they would have put, you know, the actual details of it out there. That's just part of science. Science is a part of maths. Everything comes back to maths. I mean, the Venn diagram there is pretty close to a circle, but, yes. Okay, do I want to peel off the entire thing, or just... Oh, I have a sleeve. Where's my sleeve? There's my sleeve. This stuff here, this backing stuff, it's called release paper. It's the stuff that is on the back of sticky things so that it comes off. And I'm trying to remember to be in the habit of keeping it, because you can use it for stuff. And it actually comes in handy, so I'm not going to chuck it out. I'm going to keep it. Which does mean I don't want to like fold it back too much. I don't want to crease it, but if I do, it doesn't matter too hard, really. How do I want to... I guess I can just like cut a length off of this. Because it's not like with strips where I come along and like, you know, to make the most efficient use of the thing. I kind of have to plan this out a bit more. Fuck it, let's just go for it. There we go. I'm sure I'm not going to come to regret that decision. Just pull that off of there. Yeah, I think... Oops, where'd the end go? That's the end. I think I want to do it on a little bit of an angle, just so that if it's not straight, it doesn't matter. And I also kind of wonder whether or not I should have cut this to size first. I don't know that I'm going to be able to cut it afterwards. We'll see how it goes. Do I have a better pair of scissors than that? Those ones might be good. Oh yes, we'll go with those. I totally got out my box of watercolor paints because I thought I was going to be watercoloring today, and because the next sheet in the well, not the next sheet, but you know, the next sheet I thought I was going to work on in my technique binder was watercolor, and so I was going to do that, and then I'm like, because the ribbons are all over the desk, so it's like, let's just do this instead because I feel like it. Now I do kind of want to like butt these up against each other, but I don't really want them overlapping because the edge of the ribbon, because it's sealed ribbon, it does have that little lip on the edge, so I don't want to. I don't want any of the bits to end up too bulky. But at the same time I also don't really want any white space, so if I can get them, you know, close as I can, that would be good. I'm not being too particular how I cut it off there because I'm going to have to go back and trim it later anyway. Now there's not a huge colour difference between these two ribbons, I don't care. So like I said, these two I've had forever and they're pretty close to full rolls, so even if I do waste a bit, it's really not going to matter. Plus this is to see whether or not this is actually going to work. Because I most definitely haven't done something like this before. I'm not even fully sure why I had the ribbon in the first place. sort of suspect that possibly they were like discontinued colours or sizes or something. My brain would have gone, ooh, cheap thing. I'll put that aside for later. Later turned out to be a very long time. Which is fine. Got used. Whoa. Oops. Getting used now, and that's the important thing. Oops. I ended up sitting a bit close, but that's alright. A little bit of a ridge there. Thanks for the sub to you. Oh, welcome. You got included in a sub bomb. Very cool. Hope you're having a good time, Zone. I can't remember thinking it was going to be not enough, but almost turned out to be too much. I have all of that left over. Which is fine, not bothered. I'm just taking all this excess off just so it's not in the way. This panel's actually way too big, so I'm hoping I can... You know, I should probably take the silicone mat off for this. It's just been so handy. Hey all, just popping in to say hello and that seems to be a little crazy. Oh gosh. Hope it settles down and chills out. Have a good time zone though. And thank yous for the lurk. Thank you for waking up this morning at 8:30. Yeah. Oh gosh, so that puts you what, 5 hours behind me. Go. Wow, where are you at? I'm trying to think because I know Ivory's 6 hours behind me. He's in South Africa. So I'm guessing Europe. Ah, Finland, cool. You're not the only person we've got from there, actually. Although I don't think the other person's here currently. To Mongoose. Okay, so we have that. Ow! Ow! Oh, stabbies. Now I need the box of embossing folders, which of course is not the box on the top of the pile. Heaven forbid. Never is. The box I need is never the one on the top. Now we need embossing folders, of which I have quite a few, which is good. That'll give us options. We can work out what works and what doesn't. Now I'm kind of working on the theory that the more intricate patterns probably aren't going to work very well here. I want something a little bit wider, a little bit more open. You know, something like that. Although that pattern for that ribbon wouldn't be very good. got a wood grain. I don't think that'll work, but I'll put it there just anyways. That one might be alright. That one might be alright. That one probably not. That one maybe. That one, I'll try that. Spots. Oh, that one maybe. It might be a bit too intricate. And what else have I got here? Christmas spots. Oh, that one's probably be good. That one maybe. That one maybe. That one maybe. Excuse me. Something like that. So some of these might be good. Oops. Gravity check. Come back here. So my theory is that you want a design that's like pretty open. So I've got plenty of florals. This one might be the only one that might work. Something like that might be good. That one's actually probably a little bit too intricate, particularly in the bits where it crosses over, like in here and that. So I might actually put that one aside. Don't think that's gonna work. That one maybe. That one maybe. That one might also be a little bit too intricate. Spots, and just and that one's like waves, which might also be too much, I don't know. And then I did grab that one there, which is a wood grain, but I think that's going to be way too intricate now that I look at it. Hope you're not going to get sick. I hope not either. That would suck. I do not want to have to take time off. I think I might start with this one, just because I think that would look interesting if this works. I don't know. I don't remember whether she used this weight of cardstock or something a bit thicker. Now, I created a little code thingy for what sandwiches I need to do this with. Because I remember last time I was doing this and I couldn't remember what all my combinations were, so I wrote them down. Look at me go, I'm schmoot. Okay, we are doing... Oops. This is the thin 2D embossing folders. Oops. So we want standard platform, magic mat, and a plate. According to my previous instructions. Now that might be too much given the ribbon, because last time it was cardstock and this is cardstock and ribbon. Oh yeah, I don't think that's going to go through there. I wonder then if I can swap... Let's swap the magic mat for the adapter. See if that's a little bit thinner. Oh, that might be too thin. give a very light impression, but I think we can do better. I do have a little bit of a cardstock shim here, so we can just try that. Just to give it a bit... Oh, blimey. Hey, there we go. That's about right. Whew. Although I did just take a gouge out of my plate. Whoops. Didn't have it in there quite 100% straight. But it's fine. And... Shkabam! Yay! You can see there it's impressed in, and then on the ribbon side it's a bit more subtle. Oh, you can feel it though. Oh, that's fun. That's really nice, and it's holding it nicely too. Ooh. Shinies. That's cool. Okay, so you should have eaten before stream. I did! I had a little snack. My groceries aren't coming until after stream though, so have to wait. Apparently my groceries are coming between 5:30 and 6:30, so got plenty of time to do streamage before they show up, which is good. That came out really nice. I'm happy with that. Fun! Okay. So we know which sandwich I'm going to need now. It's that one. So I need to set up a bunch more sheets. I'm going to try... That was with the thicker one. Yeah, that was with the scrapbook one. This one's thinner. So possibly it might do better? Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out. Let's come in with... I do want to keep using these just because I, have a lot of them, but I want to mix in other stuff as well. You know what I do actually have a lot of, weirdly? I have a lot of grosgrain ribbon. Like, no joke, I have full rolls of shit. And I went with the satin ribbon because I thought it was going to work better, but now I'm kind of curious. I mean, I assume the satin's going to work better, it's going to hold the shape more, but I kind of want to science the grosgrain now just to see whether or not it'll work. Because I literally have rolls and rolls of this shit. Haven't had it quite as long as the other one, but still been a while. (2016) or earlier. I remember printing out the price tickets for these. Gosh dang. Did you just yeet that card? No. It's still on the desk. Thank yous for the follow, much appreciated. I don't think this is going to work as well as the satin, but I'm curious, and as long as we're sciencing, might as well go for it, right? I just don't think this is gonna, like, mold as well. I feel like the satin's probably got a little bit more give to it. Whereas this kind of doesn't, but... I think these are like 90-meter rolls, so I'm not gonna feel at all bad about using a few meters to science. black and white one, that'll be interesting. I need to... Are they in the vicinity still? Oh, they are. I'm just gonna sort these rolls out really quick. Uh-oh. Whoops. There we go. That'll be safer than the other thing. Okay, cool. Where did I put my sleeve of release paper? It's up there. Let's put that over there. Oh, this one's definitely thinner than the other one. I think I actually needed a piece of the release paper, and so I just like got a piece of paper and put a adhesive sheet on it, and cut it up into quarters just for the ease of it. There's the bit of the ribbon that had that scungy bit of tape on it. There it is. Make sure that's at the back so we can't see it. It's good. Hello, I wanna be. Why is that not working? Okay. That worked an hour ago when we did it at the start. Don't tell me my bots died. That's not ideal. Hello, I wanna be. I'm not wearing polish today. I wanted to put on navy. I wanted to wear navy polish, and I went to do that, and then I discovered that I don't have any navy polish. So I just didn't bother. Can't remember whether I had navy polish and used it all, or whether I was just imagining that I had navy polish and never actually did. Either that or I do have some navy polish and I just didn't see it in the cupboard when I went into the bathroom. Which is also likely. Oops. Maybe set. Well, shouldn't be that slow. I wouldn't have thought. I mean, it did a thank you for the follow, so should still be around, but maybe not. Quirky bot slacking off. Nobody's surprised. You know what I could do? Oh, hang on. Scungy bit of ribbon. I need a little rubbish tray. Where's my trays? There's my trays. There we go. Sit over there. Because then I can use both ends of the ribbon and then cut. Whoops. Try again. At least the ribbon is a little bit more forgiving than paper is. If you get it down in the wrong spot, you can just lift it up and go again. Plus, if this does work, that'll give me much more option for white ribbon. I don't know that I would want to mix and match the grey grain and the satin though. That might look a bit weird. Actually looks quite cool just as it is, like, and it feels really cool too. It's all like ridged. I think on this one I might try the spots. That feels like a good contrast in the pattern. Being two different kinds of stripey. Let's see if that did anything. Oh my god, it did! It worked! Holy shit, I don't know why it's curled so much, but... Oh my god, look at that! You can actually see the... Oh my goodness. Eee! Because you know what else I have apart from these grey grains? I also have like half a dozen, actually no, 3, 4, 8, 12, 13 rolls of patterned grey grain. Ooh. I might be able to try it with that too. Oh, science. The finest stupid cosplay in all of Australia. Hello, Cracky. Hello, Jackie. How you doing? It's fancy. Yay, it worked! It did. It's subtle. You can't... I don't know how well you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? I can't tell if you guys can see it because I'm watching it back in 160p, so... But can you actually see the spots? They're there. You can feel them. It's cool. Oh my gosh. Ooh, what can I do with this? Next question, can I trim it? Will this work on my trimmer or not? That's an important thing to know. Yep. Just fine. Hey, it's Tankat! Tankat's back, yay! Now, I do wonder... Maybe I shouldn't trim it down too far. Let's just... Okay, we know that it trims. That's fine. That's all I wanted to know. I don't quite know how I'm attaching it to the card bases yet. I'm thinking of maybe getting some other dies and doing like a frame to cover up all the... Because this is raw edge here. So I don't want this to happen. See how it's going all fuzzy? I would want to cover that, so I think... If I get some dies... Tankat, what are you doing, you meatball? He's scratching at the post, but he flopped down on the ground first. He's scratching it with all four paws. Oh my goodness, what actual... Really? Sure, mate, go for your life. What a dickhead. Find his collection of iron net. Ooh. They're faint, but I did see them. Cool. He works in to make them dance. Clacky, clacky. 2 minutes, so many hours, I'm gonna call it. No worries, Jackie. Have good sleep, sis. Thank yous for coming and hanging about. Appreciate you. Go forth and sleep. I need to go and get one of the patterned ones. Or all of the patterned ones, or as many of the patterned ones as I can carry. Cause that's totally, oh my goodness. Eee, wasn't expecting that. Pet staying cat before hopping into the fifth path for sleeps. I think the bots died. Let me go and check. No, it says they're both connected. I'm just going to close it and open it again. Connecting, connecting, connecting. Connecting, maybe. Thinking about it. Connected and connected. So hopefully it should be. Maybe. Hey! Good job, Quirky Butt. Thanks for coming back to the party. Seems that way, yeah. Quirky Butt, no! I thoroughly have the try a boop. I have booped. Quakybot has returned to the land of the awake. That got it. while I'm up, I'm going to grab some of the patterned grey grain that I have. Because this one might be, it's quite a lot wider, this one, so it might not be as good. But we shall test for science. We'll go with that pattern as well because it's got hearts on and it's cute. Okay, mate. Massive. That's just 2 of them. That's the other. That's 2 more. And there's another 7 rolls over on the shelf. Mostly spots. Oops. Oops, chat. Oh yes, QuakyBud doesn't like chat apparently. Change his name to target user. Yeah, that'll mess us up. Yeah, I should probably change it to like input or whatever, or message. I think for streamer.bot it's input. And then it'll just boot whatever you put after the command. But I did make that one an actual actual name. Okay, I'm going to start with pink camo. Because I like it the least. Out of the 4 patterns I grabbed. It's the most meh. I mean, it's nice, but it's not my cup of tea. I'm also going to cut off the first loop of it because it's all faded and gross. I think what I might do with this one is like not alternate. I'll just do this one, just to see. Should I try and go straight? I might try and go straight on this one. The reason I don't like doing it straight is if it's not straight, then you'd notice. Whereas if it's deliberately on an angle and it's not straight, it doesn't matter because it's meant to be on an angle. So, oh come on. There we go. Plus this one being so wide, it's probably going to be easier to... Actually, I might start at this side on this one. Whoops. I was really trying to avoid that falling on the floor. There we go. Now I don't believe there's any kind of pattern match on this one. I think it's just random. Oh, Tankat, really? That's not for you. Tankat be like, haha, that's what you think. Everything is for me. Yeah, so I don't think there's any kind of pattern match on this one, as far as I know. So yeah, so we can just go like random. don't think the edges of this one are perfectly straight. We can kind of wrangle it. Oh, now Black Cat's arcing up too. Let's get rid of those two scungy bits. I can use that bit. Actually, that might be enough. Let's just see. Actually, I might try it with the... I'm pretty sure this one was heavier cardstock. That might hold the pattern better. It also might make it quite a lot harder to run through the machine, so we'll find out. Science. The side on the left side of cricket is even used behind the ear scratches. Hello, Mad Cat. How you doing? Yeah, that's better. It's less obvious that the pattern changes. I think that's what I didn't like about the other one. It was just way too... It was just way too obvious. That they were like multiple strips, whereas this is a bit more subtle. Which I realise is a bit of a nitpick, but my brain's like that. Oi! No! Get out! Get out! Out! Cheeky shit. Mad Cat 2 redacted. Okay, get it. Not you, Mad Cat. You're not up on my table trying to knock my cricket stuff onto the floor. Or are you? I very deliberately put the cricket mats and stuff up in a spot that the cats used to leave alone. Now that I've put that shit there, they're like, ooh, that looks like fun, let's play with that. It's like, no, you bastards, piss off. Now, I had an embossing photo with hearts on, which, you know, seems like the thing. Actually, I have two with hearts on. I think that one kind of matches in with the pattern a bit better. Oh my god! I saw where he was trying to go then. I loves Tan Cat, I loves him. Even when he's being a giant pain in the ass. My cat is an innocent kid. Lies. Lies. It's not truth, it's not truth. Oh my god, it's cute! Again, subtle. You can tell that it worked. You can see it on the back there. But it's there. You can feel it. Oh, that's so cool. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's there though. That's fun. I likes it. I likes it a lot. I wonder then if I could do like a... Because I've got a red. Could I do like a white and a red and then do like a Christmas one or something? Or maybe do like a green and a white one and then do a different Christmas. Ooh, potential. Oh, speaking of potential, let's go back to... This is the one that I still haven't tried. This one here with the edge. Which, after using the grey grain and that came out good, like I'm pretty encouraged by that. So, that should be good. It's a shame the only colours I have in it are green and pink. According to the packaging, that colour is called mauve. Whatever. I don't really have anything I can put that with. Maybe I can just put it by itself. We shall put it by itself. Which will probably be a better test of whether or not it'll work anyway. I'll go back to angle for this one. I think that'll look better. I don't know why I always go like on this angle. I don't know, it just feels right. I never go that way. I always go that way on the card. I don't know why. Ah. This one's proving a bit harder to line up though, because I'm having trouble seeing where the edge of it is. It's so shiny. Ugh. No, that one went really badly. Let's try that again. Get up there. There we go. trying to hold the ribbon like taut, because then you know that it's going to be mostly straight. But even then it's not, you know, foolproof. Fuck knows you make something idiot proof and somebody will make a better idiot. That does seem to be mostly working. I'm liking the effect that I'm ending up with, actually. That edge there looks really cool. I might, in future, potentially, I might just do this and just not emboss it and just leave it, because that's actually really pretty. I wish I had more colours of this now. I think it'll look really cool alternated with white. I assume this kind of ribbon still exists and is for sale and stuff. I'm using what I have. And I don't think this colour goes well with dusty pink. How the fuck has this got static in it? Is it the scissors? Maybe it is the scissors. That's actually really pretty just as it is. Devil! Hello! How you doing? Oops. It's me! Where? That is actually super pretty. I like it just as it is. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna save that for later. And then what do I emboss it? Let's try the embossing with the pink one. The black cat's scratching at the paracord. Yay! Oh, I'm standing here. Yes. Cause went well. Yay! That's awesome. But you haven't answered the all-important question. Did your conductor like your nails? Okay, it really is. It's a beautiful shade of green. Does it have a? It's called Hunter Green. On the packaging there. Oh, come on. There we go. I got it. There it is. He did. He looks for the conductor on them. Nice. And the timpanist? Because he's over there. Apparently Jeff can't play without that. You're providing a vital service to the team. Timpani player, kettle drum. Oh, okay. I'm learning words. I wasn't sure if it was a word I didn't know or whether it was a typo. Turns out it was a word I didn't know. So there we go. Jeff asks every week. Oops. I love how it's a thing that brings joy to more than just you. Not that it needs to, but it's nice. I lead my husband to the percussion section every week and keep the team happy. That place was doing. I think that, yeah, no big deal. Oh yeah, nothing, you know, nothing vital or anything. I'm curious why it's older. I was gonna say, I didn't want to sound like, I didn't want to, you know, make assumptions and stuff, but like, I do find it curious that it's all the blokes. Whoops. I think I just headbutted the camera. I'm sorry. Shaky cam, my bad. I was trying to lean over the thing so that I could see it. I literally headbutted the camera. Jeff is mid to late 60s. Ooh. Wonder if Jeff might have been the sort of bloke that would have painted their own nails if it had been acceptable 40 years ago. I didn't cut enough ribbon off for this one. How time it was at least I was obsessed. I wonder if it's just a sign of the times. Just Garnett had a theory that women back in the formative years always had their nails painted. Oh, yeah. Huh. So I heard something about all blokes who worry. Wait, I heard something about all blokes who worry about it, and I have questions. Wait, what? What are the questions? And are they safe for chat? Maybe it takes them feel like they're possibly. It's me too. Mine is why though. I mean, you do, because you obviously I saw you on your stream the other day where you did the stamping, the nail stamping. And obviously, like, the other people seem to know about the nail stamping and the, you know, the having the conductor on there and stuff. Maybe they're fascinated by the you know, that it's not just, you know, it's one stroke of color and you're done kind of thing. It's art. You know what I used to find? I used to work in places that sold sewing machines and embroidery machines. And sometimes we would have the embroidery machines running, particularly on Saturdays when we were really busy. And because there'd be the sound of the machine going, but without anyone actually sitting at the machine, because it was all computerized and stuff. And so it would draw people in, because like it's a sewing machine that's running without a person, kind of thing. And every time a couple would go over to it, the woman, like not every time, but like the vast majority of the time, if it was a couple, then the couple would go over and I'd see that they were interested, and I'd go over and see if I could answer any questions and stuff, salesperson sort of thing. Not sales, but like just minimum wage retail gremlin who was expected to try and sell sewing machines. But I'd go over and sort of, for lack of a better phrase, chat them up. And the woman would always be like, oh, that's a pretty pattern, and I like the colour of the thread, and that's coming up really nicely. And the man would be standing there staring at it going, how does it work? So I kind of wonder if there's some element of like, the blokes are trying to, work out how the nail stamping works. They're intrigued. Context needed because which filly brush am I being painted with now, and how wide is it? No comment. JC, hello, how you doing? Do you need to design something else every week, and I'll get someone else to see it every week? Je ne sais pas. This really shows them to hear that, and now I want to know what is going on. Alright, that's also weird. Yes, we're talking about nail art. And how it seems to be the blokes in Devilbird's orchestra? Is that the right word? So it seems to be the blokes that are the most interested in the nail arts. To renovate, decided to paint my toenails black without me noticing, so who knows, maybe it's just the blokes who are obnoxious. Wait, why? How did you not notice your toenails being painted? I know, it's every week. Many machines is a classic thing that, yeah. Good and you. Yeah, not bad. I'm trying out some science with some ribbon. Just to confirm, I'm hearing nail art and thinking fingernail art. Yes. What other nail art is there? Am I about to learn that there's an artist out there that does tiny, tiny, tiny paintings on the heads of actual nails? Because that'd be a tiny paintbrush, I tell you what. For science! Art made with the... Ooh. Well, yeah. Oh, kind of like that string art where you put the nails into the board and then you wind the wool around, or the yarn or the thread or whatever you're using, and you do that way. Isn't that called string art though, rather than nail art? I mean, I guess you could call it nail art, but I don't know. Feels... Get off. Frickin' sticky. There's that string art they put there. Yes, yes. Yep. That was the other one. That came to mind. I both thought something similar, but very different in scale. This is the good thing about the variety of people. We all have different ideas. Now, let's see if this works. I don't know how it's going to go with the edging. It might be too thick. We'll see. I want to see some art on a nailhead for science. Probably. Some people do art with the graphite in it, but yes! They literally carve. They get a pencil and they carve the tip of it into tiny, tiny, tiny little statues. Sculptures? Carvings? Carvings. It's bonkers. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? It worked! Oh my goodness, look, 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 look. Can we see it? Sorta, kinda. If we can get it tilted the right way, you can see it. You can see it on the back. But it's actually got the hearts in there now. Whee! It's so drippy. That's the scale that I can't function. Yeah, no. Now I need to go enjoy a soak in the hot tub, so I have ears with no responses. All ears, I guess. Have fun! Enjoy tubness. What? That looks neat. Did you run through a Sizzix where it was called? I did! I have a big shot. I have a Sizzix big shot that I ran through with this embossing folder. And now it has hearts on. I wasn't sure how the edge of the things was going to go, and it does kind of look like it didn't. The silver bits didn't take the pattern all that well, but the pink bits did, and that's the important part. So, yay! Even if the silver bits aren't sitting up all that well, and it's not obvious and stuff, it's still there. Very cool. I want to try... I'm going to come down to this one, because I want to see if it'll actually take that level of detail. I kind of suspect that it won't, but I don't know, so let's science. This is my last sheet of card with adhesive on it, so I'll have to make some more after this. Sip the beverage, good, good. And then come back to... kind of want to use these ones that I have more of. What color is that? Teal blue. Oh, nice. Oh, and that one's color 85. Oh, very good. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Oops. Oh, I had a piece of that already. Ah, that's right. Use up this leftover piece as well. Should have used this first and then worked out how much more I needed, but oh well. Yeah. Stop sticking to me. Oh, you know what I should use for this? My bone folder. There we go. Good. I like that too. I like it too. It's very pretty. It's probably coming across bluer on the camera than it is in real life. It's quite a nice, like it's got a little bit of a green tint to it. It's very nice. Just a bit in there, doesn't matter too much. Once we emboss it, hopefully that won't be as obvious. Save that little bit for the other end because it should fit. Looks telium under. Okay, good. I know sometimes my camera has trouble with blues and purples and things. I had thought that possibly the white balance was off, but I've tried to mess with it in the camera settings and didn't seem to help any, so I don't know, maybe it's not that. It is very pretty though. Sometimes it's lean to certain colors. Can I go for it? Yeah. And I mean, this is just a webcam. Like, it's a Logitech C920, so it's not going to be, you know, perfect for color balance. I mean, as webcams go, pretty awesome. Is that going to fit there? Not quite. I'll use that on the next row. Yeah, so for, you know, for what it is, for a cheap-ish webcam, it does alright. I just know sometimes that I've tried to show like blues and purples and stuff and people have been like, that's not blue, that's purple, that's all the other way around or whatever. And it's like, okay, fair enough. Putting a little bit on that corner, but just for the sake of completeness. Depends on the yeah. If there's a lot of blurples, this is true. And really, technically, purple doesn't exist, so the fact that cameras struggle to depict a color that we can't technically see. They're doing alright overall. The purple back can be hard for people to pick out. Yes. Our eyes were not made for that. There we go. I like how it just looks like satin but with stripes. Where'd I put that? There it is. Hopefully this works after all that. This might show up really poorly and it won't have been worth the effort. Whoa! Ow! Oh! Ow, 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 ow. That hurt. Ow! Fuck. The handle popped off right on the end and went flying and smacked me right in the knuckles. Oh! Did it work though? Totally worked! No pain, no gain. Stop hurting yourself because it's not for embossing. Tell that to my knuckles. It totally worked! And it took all the detail and stuff. Oh my goodness. Does that mean I can do some of the other fancy ones? Ooh. How fun. Party! I don't know what angle you guys need to be on in order to see it, but like it just... Like when you're looking at it straight on, you can sort of tell that something's going on, and then when you just tilt it a bit, you get to that right bit of the like angle of it, and you can really see it. It's quite there. Ooh. So maybe I can do some of the more intricate ones that I totally wrote off because I thought they were going to be too dainty. Let's just like push it a bit. This one is very dainty. It's a flowers. If there was going to be one that was going to fail, I would think it would be this one. So let's, just for science, let's see. Might go with the green one for this one. Because like green and flowers, that kind of works, doesn't it? Oh yeah, I needed to make more adhesive sheets. Where are my adhesive sheets? Masking paper. What's that one? That doesn't belong in there. What? Adhesive vellum. Adhesive sheets. There we go. Found it. 15 to 30 to the lens. Science! Yellow flowers. I've only got... I do have some yellow... I did get a yellow ribbon. I could. I'm kind of predicting this one's not going to work though, so... Whoops. I'm going to try it with the green because I have quite a lot more of it. I've got probably... Well... Yeah, I've got probably half a roll. So I'll try it with that. Because I don't think it'll look bad if I do that. Now, I'm pretty sure I was using lighter weight cardstock. Because I think the other one's too heavy. Need to grab a couple of sheets of that paper. Actually, you know what? I need to have a quick break, so I'm going to have a quick break. I'm nearly at the 2-hour mark anyway, so that's about right. So I will get the paper and I'll get a beverage and sort everything out, and yes, Shell returns. I stretched, I got a beverage. Floof's got noms. Cat seems to be enjoying his noms. For a while there the cats wouldn't eat their food that they've eaten for the past nearly 13 years. And it's just like, what the fuck, Floofs? Why? I started zapping it in the microwave. I put a little bit out on the plates, and then I put the plates in the microwave for 15 seconds. And they've gone right back to eating it, so that's good. I think as they're getting older and they've had more problems with their teethies and stuff, maybe they just don't like the food being cold. Because I noticed that they would always eat the first, like, serving out of a freshly opened tin of food. And I suspect that's because it's been, you know, it's in the cupboard and not in the fridge. So it's not cold. So if I zing it, they eat it. The things we do for our floofs. The butts. The butts. Okay. I grabbed... well, he doesn't smell as strongly when colder. So I would go with that, except like I said, they've been eating that food like their... Now, it doesn't matter if this isn't perfectly lined up, but I would like for it to be close. Mostly for the sake of not having weird adhesive edges all over the place. Oops. Because these adhesive sheets are also meant to be A4, so hopefully... yeah, that'll be close enough. I check every often enough. I'm trying to set up a drop counter. Fantastic. Beautiful. And keep the release paper. That can go over there. So that's the thinner one. I'm just going to very lightly... do I have a pencil? Yes. Of course I have a pencil. This is going to be the back of the sheets that I end up using, so that's fine. Very lightly right on there, 80. And then... so that's the... oh wait, is it 80 or 125? Shit. It's 125. I'm pretty sure. It's one of the two. It's the lightweight one. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It's the light one. I have a lighter packet of paper that I use for envelopes. Whatever the fuck the weight that one is. My envelope one. I think it's 125. I need to know now. It's 125. Okay, good. Oops. One of our goats tested gravity today. It works. I'm glad. Work day is complete, but definitely... oh no! Hoping to catch up tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully. Because falling behind sucks. I'm just going to go ahead and take both of these sheets out of here, because clearly I'm going to use them. And I will keep that plastic. Because it's A4 and that's a... whoops, good size. Plus I don't remember whether or not that's one of the kinds of plastic that I can heat foil on. like that. Oh no. Poor things. They're okay though, right? Oops. She's fine. Bruised her pride. Like so. And then this one is 200. I'm not anticipating this making a huge difference, but for the sake of knowing, why not? Now, I need to trim this a little bit for this one. I should just use my scissors, but my trimmer is right here. Is that right now? It's 11, right? Could just cut it on that. That'd work. Because this paper is a slightly different size to my paper. My paper is A4 and this paper is US letter. Don't have to worry quite as hard about lining this one up because it's not going to match up anyways. Still don't want it hanging over the edge though, so... Beautiful. And I'll keep that little sliver of tape and use it for something else. No such thing as scraps in this craft room, I tell you what. And I did have to check the packet, but I do happen to know that this one in GSM is 270-ish. It's a real pain in the ass to try and convert from pounds per square inch to grams per square meter. With all the conversions that need to happen between the two systems, that one's horrible. So it's roughly 270. Ow. God, everything's going to shit right now. Come on. Got adhesive everywhere. It's made paper just decided to gravity check. Feels like it's going to rain again. At least that part's good. And apparently this edge of the paper has got adhesive sticking out because it's now covered in cat hair. Hey, it's raining. Called it. Raid makes grass grow. That would be a problem if I had any. It's not something I have to worry about. My backyard is made of concrete. I don't need to be this neat about the paper, I just figure I've got the trimmer out, might as well use it. Please save it. No! No, I've been waiting for this shit for 8... Wait, what are we up to? Maths? 7 months? When did it stop raining? About October. I fucking love winter. It's mine, I call the fucking dibs. Pino helps reduce grass. Ah, he's such a good pet. How did his doggy, what are we calling it? Doggy date night? I don't know. How did the thing go? Did he have funds? Yeah. I would not have grass if I had a backyard. I would not have grass. I might have a couple of small patches of like fake grass, maybe just to, you know, for paths and stuff. But yes, I do not want to have to take care of a lawn. It's a friggin' grass lawns. They are horrifically bad. As like, the fuck is that noise? As like a an environmental thing. They are the what's the, how did they say it? They're the lowest for the amount of area that it covers and the amount of water that it needs, it's like the least return in terms of plants and greenery and stuff. Like, we spend all of this time and money and water and just all of that on grass, and it's not, it's productive. It's unproductive for the amount of space and water it takes up. It is the least productive thing that you can put on the ground. Kinda had fun. Was but the most well behaved. Ah, good job, Kine. Concrete it all and paint it. See, I don't want concrete. I don't want. It would be hot. Clover, do clover instead of grass. Much less maintenance and looks really nice. Yes. For an Australian environment, grass sucks. It really does. I would argue probably most places that's the case, but especially, you know, somewhere that gets so much drought. Yes, lowest ROI, that's the one. Need so much water and fertilizer, and also dogs can crap on it. Yes. This, I've said to Mama Craikie, because she's got a small patch now. It used to be a bit bigger, and then they put a pool in. But yeah, still got a small patch of grass there. And it's really like patchy and horrible, and just, you know, they can't seem to keep it alive, and like they're trying to keep it alive, and it's like, and I'm like, Mum, why don't you just get a little bit of fake grass? Like, it's really not a big area, you know. Wouldn't be expensive or anything. Like, just, you know, just get a little thing. And she's like, oh no, we can't do that. It'll be too hot for Tandoji's paws when he goes for a piss. And I'm like, are you serious? Oh my god. Fine. I'm actually going to start with the light one for this one. Xeriscape? Any obstacle course was set up for them to interact with. One of them was to crawl under, and as you know, decided it was jumpable but did not clear and landed on the Blanket supported just above knee height, up landing, turn around, face me like today, too good. Oh, oh, yes, Kedar, you did great. Good boy. Oh no. Oh, oh, Papa. Adorable floof. Oh my god. Here would be some cat down. Yeah, see, there we go. That's what needs to happen. We need native shit. Everywhere needs native shit. Just all of the, just all of it. And like, if there are plants that come from other places but do well in the place, then that's fine. But if you've got stuff that you're desperately trying to like chuck fertilizer and water on to keep it alive, then fucking get rid of it. It is not meant to be there. Put it away. Just put that over there, and then put that in there. Keeping all my release paper in my release paper pocket. I haven't decided what ribbon I'm doing. No, I did, didn't I? I'm doing the green. Yep, there we go. Cool. That one's got a bit of a janky edge. That's fine. We'll work with it anyway. Ooh. It's coming down now. Yee, raining! Yay! I don't know whether it's coming through as like a background noise or anything, but it's raining! Yay! Love the rain. If it was up to me, I'd be outside running around in it. This is quite a nice shade of green. What's this called? Forest green. Oh. I don't think it's dark enough to be a forest green, but whatever. I didn't name it. It is coming through, sounds lovely. Yay! Taro can hear it. It's been raining here on and off as well. It's been cold the past couple of days, and they keep saying that it's going to rain, but I don't know. Because when they say Perth, there's like the Perth metro area, and I seem to be kind of in a spot of it that it seems to hit south of me generally. Like, that's just the way the weather patterns kind of move and the land and stuff. But I'm copping it today, and I'm delighted. Hang on. I thought that ray was here for a second. Whoops. Sorry. Why not be out running in it? Because my headset would explode. Plus I'm kind of in here with you guys. Much you guys delight after making a numbs be a bit. Enjoyed the numbs! Sky Cat and Worship of Nature. Yes! Is that why my lawn seems to have become overrun with some sort of moss instead of the grass that it used to have? Quite possibly. Oh, Tankat. He really does hate it. He experienced quite a bad storm when he was a tiny kitter, and he's hated rain ever since, so... Can't say I blame him, that storm was really bad. Go play the... I've got my headset on! Someone should enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. I'm listening. I can hear it. And I've lost feeling in my toes, so you know. No, not really. I am a bit cold though. I probably should have, while I was on break, put on longer pants. I'm currently wearing shorts. Because this morning, when I got home from the shops, it was warm enough that I was like, yeah, I don't need long pants. I can just wear shorts. It'll be fine. That has turned out to be incorrect. Oops. I was gonna be very suggested. Nick it time! Yeah, no. I'm in a block of units, and I'm on the ground floor, so everybody's balconies can look out into my courtyard, and yeah. I don't even like seeing my body, let alone subjecting anybody else to it. Plus, I think there might be complaints. So, yeah, nah. Can I take the blame on the trees around my house? Oh, that actually, yeah, probably. Yes. Could be assisting in the conditions required for moss to thrive. So they're probably involved, yeah. I want to try it 3 times this year when I haven't been in public. I mean, if that's how you're comfy, why not? Oops. Mess that one up, try that again. There we go. This one doesn't have a perfectly straight edge. There's like a little bit of like bumpiness to it. On one side. The other side's fine. Just a little smidgy bit on the bottom there, just in case. There we go. Now, kind of my prediction is that this is going to take the pattern a little bit better, just because the paper is thinner, so it's like more pliable, I guess. But then the possible advantage of the thicker paper is that once you do get the pattern in, it'll hold better, and or possibly be a bit more obvious. I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. You can see how just fine of a detail this one is compared to the other ones, so if there was going to be one that didn't work, I think it's probably going to be this. Or something similar. I can't even feel it going through the machine. I'm going to have to shim it a little bit more. It did take just a tiny bit, but yeah, that's not heavy enough, so let's... Of course, the thing that I need is under a stack of really heavy rolls of ribbon. Whoops. Let's swap out that for that. Am I going to need to shim it as well? Oh, maybe not. That might be enough. Holy shit! It worked! I totally did it the wrong fucking way, but who cares? Oh my god. Also, I can totally do it the other way. Why did it not occur to me to do it the other way? I could totally... Look at that! I hope you guys can see that. That looks amazing! That's so pretty, oh my god. I've been doing them all, like, up. But that one, because it doesn't have... All of the other ones have the printing on, so you can tell which side is which, whereas this one doesn't have the printing on, so I didn't actually realize that I had it like the wrong way. Not that it's wrong, but like, so far all of these I've been bringing the design up, I've been embossing them, but I accidentally debossed that one, and oh my god, it's gorgeous! That's so cool, oh my god. I really wasn't expecting it to take the detail. I thought it was going to, and I don't know whether that's because I did it the other way round. Whether it would still work the other way. I kind of want to know whether it will work the other way. That's really pretty though, oh my god. Eee. Let's try it. Let's use some of this one. Because that's also kind of a green. It's a dark green, but it doesn't matter. And again, have lots. I'm going to still do the lightweight cardstock for the purpose of accurate comparison. This is science, there is a control group. Accidental science! You just had to show it who's the really? Dookie! Oh my god. Wow. Oh wait, that's what's happened there? Oh. That bit was touching my glass of beverage. And so it took on the condensation from the glass. Which for pretty much any other scenario I wouldn't care about, but because I'm putting it down on adhesive, it can't be wet. Going to sleep good night. Night, Zerowak! Have good sleeps. Thank you for coming and hanging about. Much appreciated. And a bit more of that. Probably should have just done it off the roll to begin with, but that's fine. Saving 5 centimeters of ribbon that I've had for 12 years, probably not really a priority. There we go. just yoink a little bit off of there just to do that little corner. That'll probably end up getting chopped off, but just for the sake of it not like catching on stuff because it is adhesive. Now that I've seen that one go okay, and if this one goes okay too, I do actually have one or two embossing folders that have words, and I'd be really curious to see whether or not they work. So I think that might be the next science. It was supposed to be that I just did a couple of these and then actually made cards out of them, and now I'm just like, it's all of the sides! But, you know, we need to know. It's gonna be... which way am I doing? Upwards. Yes. Which is that way. Okay. Let's see... beverage. Mainly taking a sip of the beverage because I noticed then it was a full glass, and as I wound the thing, the table shifts just slightly and the liquid was starting to get up to the side, to the lip of the glass. It's like, oh, better take a bit of that before I spill it all. Oh my god, it worked! Yee! It worked! Oops. So you can tell there, the one's up and one's down. Totally took all of that detail, that's amazing. Holy shit. Aperture science. We do what we must because we can. For the good of all of us, except the ones who are dead. You know, sounds alright. Have good rest. Have good sleepses. Oh my god, that's awesome. I actually like the debossed one more. You can see it a bit easier. That one, I mean, it still looks good. I like it, but I don't know. It's just a little bit. It could just be the color of the ribbon too, but that seems to be a little bit harder to see. Whereas that one, more obvious. Interesting. This is so. I didn't know what to expect from this, but this is very exciting. Where are the ones with the words on? I think the one I've got is like happy birthday or something. I don't think it's Christmas. Might be Christmas. Where is it? It's gonna be at the bottom of the freaking pile, isn't it? Fuck's sake. That's the one. Is that the only one that I have with text? I thought I had a Christmas one, but maybe I don't. Something like no. I could have sworn I had one that said Merry Christmas. Maybe I'm imagining it. I don't know. Oh, actually, I should try. I should try that other one. I know which one I want to try. I want to try the words, and then there's another one I want to try as well. I think that would look sick. Found a large single version. Ooh, there we go. Chuck it in tunies or viddies, one of the two, whatever. Because I'll totally forget by the end of stream. So I want to try this one, and I also want to try this one. Because with the shiny of the satin ribbon, that's gonna look awesome. I hope. Hopefully it looks awesome. This one might be too fine of a detail. We might be pushing it a bit far, but let's find out. Now, do I stick with the... Let's stick with the lightweight one, even though I haven't got much left of it at this point. That's fine. And I think I'll go with... I'm sort of tempted to try that pink one with the silver, but then I don't know, like, I'm already worried about this one taking the texture. So I might leave that. I should use one of the colours that I bought. They're all fun and bright and colourful. My brain is like, oh, but don't waste the ones that you spent money on though, as if I didn't spend money on these ones. Let's go for that one. I do know though that these ones would have been significantly cheaper because I would have bought them on clearance or some kind of discount because they were discontinued colours or whatever. Kinda sucks too because I know where to get cheap ribbon on the internet. If I decided I wanted to do this more. Although really, it's like the satin effect that we've got going on, I could just go and buy satin fabric and not have, you know, this much work to do. Having that stripe in there to break things up kind of works though. I should totally try this with cotton fabric. I feel like that wouldn't work as well. I feel like because you wouldn't see it as much, like the part of the thing that helps you see it from this is the satinness of it. You know, you've got the contrast of the shiny, whereas cotton fabric you wouldn't see that as much. But cotton fabric I have way more of, so if I ever did want to science, I don't have to go buy any. I had an allergy. Oh no! Oh shit. Is that the worst of it though? Like you're just gonna have an upset tummy? You don't need to like go to hospital or anything like that? I'm hoping. You know, I should have been working vertically this entire time, rather than from an angle. It would have been much easier to see whether or not it was straight. It was a bit tougher to wrangle the ribbon in that direction though. Taking a few medicines, really hate being allergic to it. Yeah. Fuck that. I hope it gets over with quickly and you don't feel too rubbish. Hey Travis! How you doing? Pulled that ribbon too hard. Oops, it's fine. It's in the corner. That bit'll probably end up getting chopped off anyway. Assuming this particular panel actually works and I end up keeping it, so who knows. Any better, but it can resist a bit. Sometimes you just can't resist. Like it just. At least you knew what you were getting yourself in for. It's not like it was in there and you didn't know. Oh no! What? Okay, not broken. I have purple. Oh fuck, Travis! What? How? I just have to have something. I pay for that. Yeah. And you tell yourself the suffering will be worth it, and then when you're doing the suffering, it's like wasn't worth it. Did I? That must have been a thinner embossing folder, because that does not want to work. That particular sandwich. Go back to what I had before, I guess. Oops. There we go. And I said that reference shop equals dum-dums. Oh, do they? A lollipop. Exactly. Pre-suffering is worth it. During suffering, not so much. Yeah. Did Kenai enjoy his nums? Oh, one of my neighbors is cooking and it smells good. Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Did it work? Holy shit! It worked! You can actually... Oh my god. You can see that all and everything. That's amazing! Fucking hell. I'm so just like, what? It's taking the detail so well. You can read like all of it. Cake, ice cream, make a wish, happy birthday, hip hip hooray, celebrate, party. It's your day, eat cake. That's amazing. I really did expect that one to not show up very well. Like, I sort of thought, like, you know, there'd be impressions and stuff, but I kind of figured that maybe it wouldn't be very readable, like the actual letters and stuff wouldn't be, you know, show up clearly enough to be readable. But that worked just fucking fine. Oh my god. What the what? I'm really tempted to just grab a piece of fabric. So what have I got in the vicinity? I have white. I have calico. I've got an entire fucking roll of calico. Because who doesn't, right? 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 I do actually have a full roll of calico. If I remember rightly, the that roll of calico, it was faulty. At the start of the roll it was faulty, and it looked like it was going to repeat the entire way through the roll, and then it didn't. But like, it's 240 wide calico, so like, even with the fault, I was like, well, I can use the rest of it for whatever, that's fine. I got that quite... Well, it wasn't quite a full roll, it was pretty close to a full roll. I've been working my way through it ever since. Okay, I really want to try this one, because I think it's going to look really trippy. Yes. And I guess I'm gonna... I might step up a weight in the paper here, mostly because I've only got one left of the thinner one. I think this will be okay though. Oh, come on. There we go. What colour am I doing? Why am I so resistant of opening up the new ones? I'm not... So I have these 3 rolls that I think had like 20 meters each. This one originally had 25, and I think both these two had 20. And I got them like silly cheap. because they were like discontinued colors or sizes or brands or something, and so they just the place that I worked for would just like have like a roll price and just sell them as is. And yeah, I quit that job in 2011, so that's how long I've had them for. And so I know I would have gotten them very cheaply and like should use them up because I've had them forever. And yeah. And then I have these ones, which is quite a broader variety of colours but I bought them yesterday, and I bought them at like retail price. So for these 5 here, so not the white and the purple, but the other 5, they had I forget what the price each was. I think they were like $2.50, but then they had a thing on that said 5 for, I think it was $7. So that brought them down to like $1 whatever. And they're 3 meters, so it's like, it's 30 cents a meter. It's not expensive. Just fucking use them, quick. Just open them up. To be fair, these two are 5.4 meter rolls, so they're about double what these are, but these were $5 each, so like, my brain's like, yeah, be a bit sparing with those two, because they were pricey. They didn't have this brand in the purple and the white, which was a bit shit, but my brain's just going, they're the pricier ones, don't waste them. It was 30 cents a fucking meter, just use them, Quirky. Sheebus. I really want to use the purple one though. the pricier one. Just do it, just do it, just do it, just do it. Oh my god, I took the plastic thingy off. Oh my god, it's open now. Shit. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be in purple. It's gonna be awesome. Wait a second. Oh, this is single-sided ribbon. Fucking ripped off. What? Does that say that on the packet? It does fucking not. Ah, oh, rip off. Fucking rip off. I mean, it was already kind of a rip off, but still, even more of a rip off. Surrounding purple juice helps me put. Oh, really? They're not new once you open them. Yes. Open them, yes. Ivory! Hello. How you doing? So yeah, so for those wondering what the fuck I'm on about, satin ribbon comes in 2 varieties, single-sided and double-sided. And the ones I've been using so far, these ones, are double-sided. So it doesn't matter which side you use, they're both satin. They've got the same finish, they look exactly the same. This one is single-sided ribbon, so we've got this side, which is nice and shiny and smooth and satiny looking, and then we've got this side, which isn't. This one is single-sided satin ribbon, because there's only one side that's satiny, the other side is not. I already thought this was overpriced before I discovered that it's fucking single-sided ribbon. Bullshit. It's fine. I've opened it. I'm using it now. It's happening. There we go. Because what I was going to do, because the little bit at the start there has a little bit of tape residue on it, because it was taped shut. So there's a little bit at the start there that's a little bit, like, not good. And I was going to turn it over and use the other side and not waste it, but now I can't because it's not fucking double-sided. Mad. Saturn. Not Saturn. Saturn. Gosh dang it. Thank you everybody for the hosts. Minnie! Hello! How you doing? Ahoy hoy, how are ya? And I'm going to go ahead and put that there, which is a bit of overhang, but this bit's janky because of the tape, so That's fine. Sweetie! It was. Says yes. Satine. It didn't have anywhere on the signage or anything that it was single-sided. Which is just not manners, I tell you, it's not manners. Oh, come on. There we go. How are we going for time? 4 o'clock. Sweet. You know what I could really go for right now? Pizza. Just with it being all cold and rainy and stuff, and just a nice hot fresh pizza with fucking pineapple. Fight me. Oops. This better look fucking epic after I went and cracked out the expensive ribbon. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Radio weather dude said next week is the most will be the last of the rainy season. Last of the rainy season? In May. What? Why would I fancy pizza is yummy? Well, you know, some people are objectionable when it comes to pineapple on pizza. They're allowed to be wrong. No, I really don't. It's if you like it, that's great. If you don't like it, that's great. Just don't tell me that I'm wrong for liking it. You can't have pineapple on pizza because it's a fruit. So is fucking tomato, smartass. Well, you can't have pineapple on pizza because it's sweet. Well, yeah, it counteracts all of the savoury of everything else that's going on. Oh, you can't have pineapple on pizza because I just don't like it. Well, don't fucking eat it then! Jesus Christ. Well, pizza needs edge. No, 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 no. Makes Krabby Fuzz the pizza. No, it's mine! I'm trying to have it, but struggle to eat it. What, the pineapple? I mean, that's fine. If you don't like it, that's fine. I don't, you know. I'm not gonna force feed it to people or whatever. If anything, that's good. More for me. Like I said, if you like it, that's fine, and if you don't like it, that's fine. But I like it, and that's fine. Okay. Purple! Please work. After all this, please work. Thankfully this one doesn't have a front and a back because the nature of the design is that it goes both ways, so... Also this is probably going to be too much... Oh, maybe not. Oh, yep, maybe. This embossing folder is thicker, so don't need quite as much shim as some of the other sandwiches. See if that'll go. Oh, yep, there we go. Please work, please work, please work, please work. That's fine for Hawaiian or barbecue Hawaiian, not so sure for other meat. Yeah, see, that's it! I'm not saying put it on any pizza. I'm just saying Hawaiian is good. Also, barbecue Hawaiian? Ooh. Maybe try with less fried and more apple. Yes. I don't recommend wood with your pizza. Hey, Tank Cat. What's up? Don't chew that, it's not for you. What are you doing? You're not gonna... No. No. Go on. And... Go on. And... Oh! Yes! Yee! Look at that! Oh my god! Yes! Fucking yes! Fucking... Yes! And now we can see what I mean about the colour balance, because that looks blue on the screen, whereas in real life it's purple! What about pairing the ingredients to save us the work, then what ingredients you choose to use in my opinion, yes. Very shiny, it's up. Here it is! Barbecue red made of fan pizza set with a sauce more like barbecue sauce rather than a regular pizza sauce. Yeah, that sounds good! I'm liking your style. That's really, it's so good, it's so good. That's a 3D embossing folder, so a regular embossing folder, the ones we've been using so far. Whoops. You're not going to be able to see this side very well, but like this side the pattern goes in, like I can, you know, get my nail in there and like the thing, it goes in, and then this side it's raised up so you can actually feel it, you know, to like braille. It's like it comes up, right? And so when you put this through, this side pushes up and this side pushes in or down, and so the pattern will sit all in one direction. It sits, you know, it comes up from this side and goes down on that side, so it ends up like all these other ones have, where you've got the background and then you've got the bit that comes, well in this case it comes up, right? Or like that other one where I did it the opposite way. The background is flat and the pattern goes in. Whereas with something like this one, there is no like background, and so there's no, I mean, so, you can get 3D embossing folders that have flat parts, but both sides of the embossing folder both push up and down. So on this side it's the point of the, like the middle of the triangle, that point that's pushing up. And then on this side it's the edges of the triangle that are pushing up. So rather than having one clear side that's pushing up and one clear side that's pushing down, they're both kind of going, it's like this. Which is why you get this really cool all over 3D effect that's fucking trippy. Oh my god. What? That's so cool. It looks like an optical illusion. It's fucking bugging my eyes out. Ooh, I could just sit here staring at this for hours. Moving it in the light, seeing all of the thing. Oh my god! What? That's so awesome. I'd like to see that pattern on hollow paper. Oh, yes! We can do that. We have the ability. Do I have a plain holographic paper in this packet? If I don't, I'll have some in the other room. It's looking like a no. That's plain and that's plain. So not in that packet. Actually, do I have some in the scrap bag? I have glitter. That's not helpful. Glitter and glitter and... See, that one's already crazy pattern all over the place. What's that down there? No. I have a little scrap piece of a metallic. I might do that really quick, just to see. What's that down there? More glitter. There it is. Haha. I have gold holographic. Is this entire packet gold? It's not. I might use one of the colour that I kind of like the least. I say like the least, I still like it, but of all the colours in the packet, it's probably the one I'll use the least of. I'm afraid my head will explode. Oh, there's puffy, nosy rubber jackets, peeps are in there. Ah, yes! With the like quilt stitching. Yes. I see they think hologram cards come back as in the actual 3D pictures, not just pictures printed over paper that's covered with random. Yeah, like actual, the ones that you tilt to see the thing. Okay, this is the paper. Hopefully that's accurately demonstrating the what's going on there. And then I also have a small piece of just mirror. Not even mirror, it's just gold. It's shiny gold. But it's just a scrap that I had to... I'm going to trim this into quarters because I can't even fit the full sheet through anyway, but I might as well only use what I need. Extra pieces over there. I'm assuming I'm only going to do the one, but we'll see. Alright. So the gold... Oops. This is just the regular metallic. Oops. Oh, it cracked a bit. Ooh. Shiny times. We can see there though that it's kind of cracked a little bit. You can see the white coming through from there. Not a ton that you can do about that. You can, if you're using like regular cardstock that's not metallic, you can spritz it with water. which tends to help it like mold a little bit better, but yeah. Doesn't really work with the metallics because they're all like sealed effectively. Okay, my cat Xena is watching your hands and the shiny. Oh, hello Xena. Cutie floof. Purr meow chirp. Alright. Oh, hello. Speaking of purr meow chirp, the Tankat's on the craft table. Please don't hit the stream deck. Where are you going? And he's back off. Okay, bye. Wasn't expecting him to come from over there. She's a floof. Cow cat might be. Oh, yes! Yes, I am already subscribed to that one. Before you ask. Hopefully this works. You were talking to another cat. I wasn't there. Oh, Tankat did, yes. Why are you talking to the shiny box? Okay. Ooh. Oh my god. Okay, so just for like comparison, right? Before, that's what it looks like normally. That's the before. That's the after. Oh my god. It's so shiny. How good does that look though? Holy shit. Let's not gravity check that ribbon. Oh my god! Holy fucking shirt balls. You can swear if you want to. If you prefer keeping it clean, that's totally fine, but you're allowed to swear in here. It's so shiny. And no cracking either. It didn't crack. Which is very nice. I'm clearly gonna have to keep that and use it on a card now. Just got a little bit warped. Just trying to get it back the other way without like losing the pattern too much. If I did use it on a card, I'd be taping it down anyway, so no biggie. Shine. But the Jake is from the good place. Oh, okay. Is that the... wait, which one's that? Is that the one with the lady from Jag? And she's a witch? Is that one, or am I thinking of doing... no, that's not it, is it? The bus has exploded. Oh no! Oh dear. No, okay. I was thinking of the wrong one. What am I thinking of then? Is that just called Good Witch? That might have been Good Witch. I can't remember. It's fine. Reminds me of Audi cactus pots. I wasn't gonna say it, but yes, me too. It totally looks like the plant pots that you get at Bunnings. Copper finish, you know. It's a pot. It's not big enough to be a pot, but that's right. So shiny. Much wow. It's so shiny. I don't tell stream if you're wiggling that around to visual ASMR. I should do one of those like just, you know, take a 30-second clip of it or whatever and just loop it. Just, you know, I'll bring it up to about here. So it's taking up most of the screen and just... And then just loop that for like 5 hours. What I noticed though, actually, and it's more obvious when you look at it at a tilt like this, is that there are actually lines of colour. There's a lighter line and a darker line. I thought that was just the effect of the holographic on the paper. But there is actually like lighter line, darker line. It's a lot more obvious on the patterned one. But yes. I love how I've done, you know, 3.5 hours worth of embossing ribbon and it's the holographic cardstock that's totally stolen the show. I'm so glad I bought that embossing folder. That was not a cheap embossing folder. Like it wasn't anything nuts, but hang on. Tankat's being adorable, I need to take a picture. What was I saying? Lost my train of thought. Thanks, Tankat. Your butt. Oh yeah, the embossing folder. So the other ones, these other ones, like these ones, AliExpress, cheap, couple of bucks each. Do the job. This one, I don't remember what I paid for it, but I got it from, I can't remember if it was scrapbook.com or Simon Says Stamp, but it was one of the two, and so it came from the US, and so like, and I think this one's made in the US as well, Altenew, I think. And it's a 3D embossing folder, so it's like even more expensive again, so like, yeah. It's definitely not the cheap version like the other ones are. But after seeing that, fucking worth every cent. I actually have a couple of 3D ones because I wanted to try them. So I have that one, and I've also got a wood grain one, which is quite pretty. And I've got one that's like vines, which probably would have also looked good in the ribbon, now that I think about it. But anyways, I think I'm actually gonna head off. I'm sort of in the brain place that like I sort of want to start anything more. And because I can't go like super much longer anyway because I have groceries coming this evening. I booked the window between 1 and 7 and they said it would be roughly between 5:30 and 6:30. So, well, I do probably have time to make a couple more. I don't know. Brain space is just... This feels like a good spot to wind down. So I'm going to. Ever says cottage pie. I hate you. You can't beat the shiny even if it falls over if you let down. Wow. I mean, you're not wrong, but wow. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's see. Who's about? Is anybody about? Thank you for creates. You're welcome, Buzz. You're welcome, Double. Thanks for the stream and the shiny. Much shiny, such wow. What's this person doing? I'm following them, so they must be good. raided them, I think, last week. Because I recognize the description. Go away, ads! There we go. Let's pop in over there. I don't know how long they... Cat! Even more reason there is a cat. They are! And I'm following them. I just... it always sounds bad when I say it like this, but I don't know how else to say it. I'd rather raid someone with less views than me than more views than me. I hate using the phrase raiding down, but kind of. Like, yeah. They've got 160 people, you know. Will I have crafty folks? Yeah. I see a bunch of that card stuff to jars and some of the next week, so I'll be this trendy. Yeah, it's they're plant pots, but they're upcycled or something. Yeah, kind of. I don't want to. It's just it's I only mean it with the best of intentions. Like you know, it just sounds a bit wrong when you say it, you know. But anyway, it's fine. Yes. Hopefully we all get it. Exotic Kitty 3. They literally had a cat on the screen a minute ago. They are doing some crochet with a gigantic hook. I don't quite know what they're working on. It looks like it might just be like a blanket or some kind of something like that. It's a big chunky. Looks very snuggly. Sush raid. The raid has been created. Yay! Let's go. Thank you so much everybody for coming and hanging about. I appreciate all of your faces. I will see you tomorrow over on Geek. Won't be drops yet unfortunately just because of time zones, but yes, drops incoming on the weekend for me. And yes, be good. If you can't be good, be crafty. I'll be back here on Friday. No idea what I'm doing, but we'll find out on the day, I guess. Fancy faces, guys. Bye!